Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video. We are going to be reading a new release together, and this is one of my most anticipated releases of the entire year, and it is Fake Skating by Lynn Painter. I am so excited to read this book. It just came out like 2 days ago and I am ready to dive into it. Lynn Painter is one of my favorite authors, especially Better Than the Movies and then Nothing Like the Movies. So I just cannot wait for us to read this book together, to dive into it. This whole video is going to be dedicated to fake skating. I'm going to take you along however many days it takes me to read this book. Who knows, maybe I'll finish it today even. Probably not, but you never know. And we're just going to we're going to read together, we're going to discuss. I am going to keep this video spoiler free just in case you haven't read this book yet, since it literally just came out. But yeah, I am so ready to dive into this book. I also have some annotating tabs ready to go because I know that there are going to be some quotes in here that I'm going to want to remember. So let's just dive right into it. It is a little bit later and I've read a good amount of fake skating. I'm actually really impressed by how fast I got into this book, which I shouldn't be surprised because Lynn Painter always crushes it with her writing. I am 90 pages in. So far, I am really liking the setting because this book is set in Minnesota and I live in Minnesota and I've always lived in Minnesota, so it feels very comforting to me just to have a book set in my home state. With that being said, Lynn Painter is definitely including some Minnesota stereotypes in this book, which some of them might be true, but she's really overdoing it, which is kind of fun. It's making me laugh. I'm not annoyed or anything, but just so you know, if you're reading this and you're not from Minnesota, that not all of the stereotypes in here are actually true. Anyway, that was a little tangent, but I am so excited to keep reading this book today because it is really, really good. I love a good young adult romance that's just a feel-good book that just literally makes me feel happy and just, I don't know, very positive. So loving this so far. If you haven't already, go pick up your copy because it is incredible. Okay, I have finished Fake Skating by Lynn Painter and I really want to talk about this book because I have so many thoughts about it and so many thoughts about Lynn Painter in general. I absolutely loved this book. I ended up giving it 4.5 stars because I loved it, but it's not a 5-star read because it does not top Better Than the Movies and Nothing Like the Movies. I don't think any book by Lynn Painter will ever be able to top those because they are just, Wes and Liz have my whole heart. They are iconic. They are some of the best book characters ever created. But this book was a close second. This was definitely another favorite by Lynn Painter. And it was set in Minnesota, which I really loved because I am from Minnesota. But there are a lot of Minnesota stereotypes in here. Some of which were kind of annoying because I don't think they're true. But that's just my perspective being from the state. I did tab a few lines, but not a lot. There wasn't that many quotes that really stuck out to me. And a lot of them were right next to each other, which is kind of funny. They're all within 5 pages of each other. One quote that I did want to point out, because it has to do with reading, is the rest of the world just disappears for you when you're reading, doesn't it? I love that quote. That is so me. And yeah, loved that so much. I love that Lynn Painter included that and that the main character was a big book nerd. I love that. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. Definitely recommend, especially if you're looking for a nice, fast rom-com type book. And I say fast, even though it is 400 pages, but Lynn Painter's writing is so fast-paced and just so easy to get through because she's just such a great writer. So yeah, I definitely recommend this book. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Comment down below if you have read Fake Skating by Lynn Painter because I want to hear your thoughts on this book. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more book content in the future.